Casting a ballot is seen as a basic civic duty, but that right has a long, fraught history for women.
As one of my favorite suffragists, Lucy Stone, used to say, bloody feet, she said, have trod smooth this path for you.
It's been 100 years since the United States began ratifying the 19th Amendment, guaranteeing the right to vote for some women. And to commemorate, the League of Women Voters Ohio hosted a discussion with two women's studies professors to talk about how far we've come and how far we still have to go.
We are very excited about this commemoration because we get an opportunity to talk about a complicated history that we have surrounding suffrage. So as much as we're celebrating the 19th Amendment, we're also talking about the fraught history that led to this and hopefully opening up some dialogue about the history and continued future of voting rights.
For OSU professor Treva Lindsay, this commemoration is also a stark reminder that women of color weren't granted the right to vote until the 1960s.
We're talking about 100 years since some women, right, were allowed to vote. Universal suffrage would come a little bit later when we think about the Voting Rights Act, which will next year also be having its 55th anniversary, which secures the right to vote for Black Americans, but also thinking about indigenous rights, immigrants. There are various ways that suffrage is this ongoing process, and a lot of this is resolved just in the 20th century.
They say that marginalization is still something felt today, and something Lasser says we need to continue to fight.
In the 21st century, we're seeing issues about registration, voter purges, that concern us, and we really hope that people will understand what went into this long struggle, this very long struggle in which many Americans tried to provide the right to vote.
She says a good step in the right direction is encouraging more women to run for office, to have a seat at the policymaking table. For Spectrum News, I'm Molly Martinez.